Hello there, it is Tim and Sam from Navori Labs. We're at ISE 2026 and we'd like to show you through the booth that we've demonstrating here at Navori. Sam, are you ready to show us around?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go. All right, Sam, what do we have here?
Here we have our STIX 3800 and its AI detection. It's a native feature on the device that we offer. So you can see on the left-hand side here is our optical sensor. It's doing live footfall and dwell time collection.
So this is understanding how many views, how much dwell time each individual is having on that screen.
That's right.
Using the STIX 3800 device?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Here we have, on this side of the pillar, our hardware solutions that we currently offer. So obviously, as some of you might know, our STIX 3800, our native offering, with its optical sensor, an NPU with one-TOPS capabilities for AI-driven analytics. And if we look to the left, we actually have a very exciting new hardware deployment. Thanks to our partners at Agile Display Solutions. We have two e-papers here. And the interesting story about this one is that we have a photovoltaic sensor that can gather energy and recharge the device with not just a sun source of lighting, but any source of lighting.
What's really interesting about that is it will just continue to run, as long as there's enough light to repower those batteries, it will run indefinitely with no power source at all. It will run Wi-Fi, so you can literally just take these off the wall, there's nothing powering on the back of them. On top of that, they've built using the Navori platform, they've built a middleware for their own content delivery. So you can deliver digital signage content just like you would do with any other typical LCD screen using Navori or using their own platform to distribute that content. So you've got this kind of cross between a poster and a digital signage product. So you can really kind of cross that bridge between static signage and content.
Here we've got a partner exhibition using our player engine and its API layer. So thanks to iFactive and their team, we have here many different stories to introduce you to the Navori ecosystem and many of our use cases, such as our live updating social feeds.
And what's really interesting about this one particularly is what iFactive have been able to do is take the APIs from Navori to build this experience. So it's not just about pulling assets, it's about being able to manage content at scale from a touch interface. So as you can see, as Sam's demonstrating here, is we're clicking through and looking at new assets. Everything here with the Powered by Navori banner is actually pulling out of the Navori content management. So if you're delivering hundreds or thousands of touch kiosks and you want to be able to distribute content in the same way that you do a CMS platform, then Navori's APIs are allowing you to do that with the iFactive solution.
This is our Nexmosphere integration. As you might know, Nexmosphere has a wide variety of sensors. Here we have a RFID experience, so as I lift this token, as you can see, we have a little tag, and as the tag is lifted up, if it's faceplate, we get a piece of content. This is fully discreet, hidden underneath this shelf.
And this is one of many different solutions that Nexmosphere offer, but it's about being able to deliver more and more content to retail and utilizing the floor space that they have in the best possible way. I think, especially from retail, you've got a cost per square footage that they're always trying to get the most value from, and being able to deliver specific content for specific assets or whatever product it is that you're selling just adds more and more value. All right, so we made it over to the south side wall here with our video wall experience. Can you talk us through a little bit what we got going on?
Yeah, for sure. So here we have a 4-panel video wall. This is run on 4 individual external media players. So this is running currently a global demo piece of all of our verticals, our markets that we hit and we work with in our partner ecosystems. And here we have our QO mobile. So I've just pulled up my phone and selected these 4 individual devices, and we're going to play a piece of content. Whether you want to learn about a certain retail experience, or maybe you want to learn about our education features that we have, you can simply hit that piece, hit the trigger, get a confirmation, and we have now our education piece of content.
What is the application that's actually triggering that content?
It's a feature called Trigger. So Trigger is our ability to preload content on the device, or also use streams such as IPTV, which we can talk about later, to show content on screen and do a takeover. So this is running a single loop and then coming back to our regularly scheduled content.
Excellent. So Sam, can you tell me a little bit more about the IPTV solution that we have here?
Yeah, of course. So here you're seeing one of our STIX 3800 playing back some regularly scheduled content and using our ticker feature. This is a transparent layer that we have at the bottom here. And here we're using one of our partner solution from In Your Face. This is a IPTV screen. And so whenever a user scans that QR code, they're redirected to our web portal where they'll enter this security code and then can render and essentially connect to an IPTV stream.
Perfect. So that gives you a bit of an overview of the Navori booth here at ISE 2026. A whole range of things we've been talking about, and obviously the most important thing about this is about the interoperability, the platform layer that Navori has become for all of these different solutions that we've been talking about, like Agile and iFactive, and all of the future development that is to come as well. If you do want to learn more, feel free to come and visit us at navori.com.